Spells and bindings with urine and body fluids. Spells and bindings with urine. Some of the best spells and bindings of love and sex magic involves the use of certain fluids and body elements. Since ancient times, witches and sorcerers have resorted to spells with hair, pubic hair, menstruation blood, semen and nail clippings, and there are also bindings and spells with urine. You can find all of these, and other effective spells, browsing this website. The idea behind this is to capture the essence of the person that you want to bewitch. The most powerful of these elements are the body fluids. Among them are urine, menstrual blood, vaginal secretions and semen. These fluids are used in a variety of ways to work with sexual magic and spells. It is possible that you have listened to "Put a bit of menstrual blood in the cafe of a man" helps us to capture the attention and sexual desire. This is a practice originated long ago, and its effects are still just as powerful. There are other ways to use the menstrual blood, as well as semen, vaginal fluids and urine can be part of our spells, long as we have access to fluids of the person you want to bind. Spells and bindings with body fluids. Fluids are biological essences and links with our sexual energy. In nature, a male animal can attract a female by its smell, which indicates that the male is ready for mating. Today science has made studies on the human attraction and concluded in a variety of theories have. Several studies are trying to prove that humans also produce these sex pheromones, chemical signals, and that they are the real cause of our attraction between us. Pheromones are detected by a body called the vomeronasal. It is easy to identify in a cat or dog. It is located in the roof of the mouth, and animals tend to use to sniff out areas where the pheromone is released: urine, genitals, sweaty areas. There are several types of pheromones and moments in which they are released. One of them is when we feel fear. Another time is when we are excited sexually. Pheromone is odorless to humans, however. When a woman smells the armpit of a man or his chest, the smell of his sweat can lead it to the excitement. It is a result of the release of pheromones. New studies have found that we are attracted by others according to a chemical compound in your immune system. And we can thus choose sexual partners according to the chemical signals released by people who have similar genes, but not identical to ours. We know that the scent of a woman, especially during certain times of the month, is sweeter to a man, and will do so easily aroused. During the period of the female monthly cycle, the majority of women produce a strong, sweet smell, copulin female pheromone, released from the first day of menstruation until the next ovulation. Biologically speaking, that is, of course, due to the nature of mobile reproduce and multiply the species. Let's see how the spells and bindings with urine then. Spells and bindings with urine. Urine is used in the same way that these sex and menstrual fluids are used. Animal urine contains pheromones to attract a partner, and also to mark territory before any competitor that comes close. Working with spells and bindings of sexuality, it is preferable that women use their menstrual blood, which can be collected and stored for later use if the spell is being done right now. Blood can dry or freeze and store. If not, the second method is to use your vaginal fluids, which should meet during the time between ovulation and the period. Another method that can be used to collect the fluid is sexual arousal during sexual or orgasm always, which is not mixed with semen, therefore during masturbation. The third most popular and recommended method is to use your own urine. If you really want to get good results when working with spells and love bindings, some preliminary work before the spell or incantation can include masturbation. You collect your sexual fluids, and then use them at work, while you focus on your intention during orgasm. However, there are other methods that you can use to obtain the essence of someone or your own and use it in a spell. You can use the bath water, or the rest of a drink from your lover, or your saliva. When none of these are possible to achieve, you can use nail filings or traces of hair. Some spells may require the hair of certain areas of the body, such as the armpits or pubic hair. Finally, when all else fails and is completely impossible to get these personal items, you must use pictures, full names and dates of birth of the person you want to bind. Here concludes this article on spells and bindings with urine and other body fluids. Please continue surfing this web to find hundreds of recipes to fall in love with a man or woman, and learn how to do effective white magic.